What's up, guys? My name is Zelda Geek here, and today I'm gonna be just going around and showing you some old city worlds that I have that, for one reason or another, they just never really came to be much. So, without further ado, let's get into this one. So, yeah. This was a city I called Strathmore, which I've got the map for most of the town in my hand there. Yeah, you got that over there. We'll get to that. But you always spawn here at this metro station, and you're supposed to, walk over here, go up, across the stairs to the main road where you could go over to this building, which never got finished, and you could buy land. Each player would have started off with like $1,000 or something. Would have got them a nice, like 20 by 20 chunk of land. And then if you decided to actually form a business transporting goods, you could get, railway equipment, which was one of the focuses of this world. But then the main town, city, would have been across this bridge. You can see the rail bridge following parallel to us. Got a nice old Mustang here. And then that road goes out. We got a gas station as well. And a lot of this stuff you'll see is like lined out and stuff. Like with these yellow lines. This was going to be more of a downtown area that just never got finished, and I'm so sad about it. Waiting for load. But then you got this, which was for the Trinity incident. Someone's destroyed the second sign there. Got some nice houses down that way. An engine up on a pedestal, being preserved as it should be. Then you got our little doodle bug here, taking people back and forth. We never got the teleportation system in place, so yeah. And oh boy, the hotel. You got access to the hotel straight from the train station. Full pool. The main floor never got completed. Can't tell. Is this the elevator that works? Yeah. Oh wait, no. That's the other floor's elevator that works. It's the other one. But yeah, this is an entirely fully furnished hotel with beds and everything. Come on, I never got around to lighting it. But, yeah. Full interiors in every single room except for the base floor. Yeah, this is the elevator that works all the way to the roof. And, yeah. Sorry if I seem a bit out of it. Been a bit of a long day, if you know what I mean. But how about we just pop up under one of the helicopters here. So, yeah. Forgot, that's right, I added roof access in one of the rooms. Which one was it? Yeah. This corner room. Can only really open on its own from this side. And then you got another high rise over there, low rise, and some office buildings. I had big plans for this city, but sadly, life got in the way. And then this, which was the tallest structure in this world, was actually built by a friend of mine. And, yeah. Someone tried changing its color, and no one ever really went back to fix it. But, down this way, across this bridge, if it'll load, please, thank you, are some townhouses. Now, a lot of them, well, not a lot of them, all of them are identical. They're just simple copy-paste. I built one and duplicated them. I did some, more that way, long ways that way. But this is the furthest north that this whole thing goes. And then just fly our way back. Now you probably have noticed on the map that there are some very large objects out in the water. Yes, there are ships here, and we will get to them. I promise. Just waiting on everything to finish loading out. But I'm just taking care of this whole side of the map while I'm down here. So these are a very similar story. There's 3 of these houses. I built this one here. The person who is going to be using it quit playing with everyone long time ago. And this one was lived in, but then the person also left the entire group of people. This one actually got filled out pretty well. With a whole living room. Their dining room was all set up, and then this would have been their kitchen. And what have you. And then, you know, you go upstairs and you got one of the bedrooms that never got really worked on. And this was another bedroom. And their enchanting table. Now, this railroad and the road do go that way for a bit, but first we're gonna follow this path. Up over here. Ow. And comes up to here, where there's this neat little village just nestled in here. But it's what's past here that I was interested in. Because if you take these stairs all the way up, there's this giant caldera here that we built the temple in. And there's nothing in there yet. Again, plans that just, for one reason or another, just got sidelined. But tell me, come on, that's not cool, huh? Big old pyramid in the center of this thing. That's just real cool to me. Anyway, if we come back down to this rail line, and then wait for it to load, because the load's taking its time. Yeah, the road ends there, but the rail line keeps on going. And someone wanted to set up a logging camp here next to this pillager tower. So, you know, you got your little carts for hauling the logs, got cranes, little track, and there's some of your cut logs. You got a log flume here, and then got dams on either end of this pond. And a stationary engine with its reciprocating arm being driven to these. So a log would come, it would get cut, go through, and then it would either get stacked or sent through again. You got the little fuels set up for that engine. But yeah, this is the furthest south anyone ever went in this world. Excuse me. And if we go back up this way, we'll get to those bigger structures on the map. And if you're wondering if I'm coughing because I'm sick, no, I'm not sick. I just ate something wrong earlier. Thank you, come on. You can do it. Load. Thank you. So, we'll make our way back over that way, and I'll get to all that. There's our Mustang again. Hello, Mustang. And we'll just go right past that. Past all this again. And now we're back to where we started. We're having a bit of a freak out. There we go. You know, we have some sailing ships, part of the quote-unquote historic fleet. But then we've got, you know, little things like this. It's a 260 little shunt engine for the docks, and we've got, you know, deuce and a half cargo trucks. One here on the pallet, and then one that's not. Got the big old gantry crane, which is not a realistic design, but it fits with the world. And then coming along down to the end of the pier, off on this side, we got this little guy.
Oh,
Tiny little paddle wheel.
finally like a ball.
And then we got this little transatlantic steamer here. And they're just spawning in. That's one of the giant battleships I have. Past the Calypso and then the Siren's Song are BB-88 and I think 89. If they will load in. These are what I call a super dreadnought class. They are meant to just be absolute massive machines. Yeah, 88 and 89. One of them has the helipad installed. The other one never got really finished. But coming up over here, we have CV-44 aircraft carrier, which is a very dinky aircraft carrier, honestly. I wish I had designed it better, but the jets on it are fantastic. And then you got these things, and one of them is even in Dazzle Paint. These are 66 and 69, because, haha, 69. These are traditional, more Iowa class battleships. So it gives you perspective on size. Things like the USS Iowa, USS Missouri, the Arizona, that's this size. Then you have those, which would have, is what I believe would have become the next battleship. And then you have this airbase. Got little pocket fighters. A early edition of an SR-71. I need to revise my building techniques for this one. Some more jets, varying designs, and some form of Scorpion tank. I don't know. A friend of mine made all these. Another helicopter, jet in there, more trucks, and then you got, you know, little guard shack. Let's see, what do I call this place? Barksdale? Yeah, Barksdale Joint Military Base. And then following this road up, we'll come up to a T. And down here is more of those brownstone style houses.
So is that over here in this corner? Yeah.
Provided we can actually load in and get through. And I don't know what was going on here. A couple of friends of mine were having a war, I guess. But if we enter, got little tiny fireplaces, kitchen / dining room area, cupboards under the stairs.
Yes.
Then upstairs you
I'm
got
curious.
two rooms. So they're not very big, but you know, it's a functional place.
Down in here, it's big enough.
And yeah,
The opening.
that is pretty much it for this world. So thank you guys for tuning in for this episode, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.